not. Lately, that's been happening. Sometimes I'll start the broadcast, and then PlayStation will have an error like, right after I start, and then it says no, and then it kicks me out. But bienvenidos, amigos, back for some Final Fantasy XIV. Whether you like it or not, too bad. This is what I'm doing. This is what I told you I was doing. Because the new patch is out today, and I need to finish up some of the story. I did play a little bit already, and I did see Chai News' big old speech that he did in the plaza for all the peoples and stuff. So this is right after that happened, so it didn't miss much, if you care. I don't know. I had to go shovel snow. Let's see. We're given to understand a new mayor has taken office in Newmore. Indeed, our good friend Master Chai was elected by popular vote, and after some considerable soul-searching, close to accept the post. It is a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, though. I had no doubt that you would see more of him in the future. But tell me, how fared you in preparing the White Aura site? Our work did not proceed quite as expected. In your absence, we had frank discussion in the principles of soul transference, and concluded at length that White Aura site was ill-suited for our purposes. Ah, no Pokeballs? But Uyanje, did you not say that compared to the mass soul of an Asian, the soul could house one of ours with ease? That I did, and armed as we are with Beck-Luke's invaluable insight, 'twas indeed prove a trifling matter. We were to disregard the inviolable link twixt mind and soul. A link which would, we did belatedly realize, be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant, as Orsight doth require. Thus, the shedding of these fleshy simulacra, and the surfeit of aether, which compromise them, would in likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well. It would, theoretically, be possible to channel your minds into the Orosites instead, but we would more than likely sacrifice your souls in the process. Which is why we have abandoned that plan, and instead devoted our time to finding a means by which mind and soul might be transported together. And we are no closer to a solution than when we first began. It is a vexing conundrum indeed, but one for which the Crystal Exarch has posited a most intriguing solution. When our discussions turned to the transference of memories and the psyche, I could not help but be reminded of a technique which I have personal experience. To explain, in the latter days of the Allegan Empire, the last of their kind devised a means to pass on the blood and memories to my forebears. It is through these gifts that I am able to control the Crystal Tower. If we were to gain an understanding of the technology by which the Allegans were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps then we could keep mind and soul together. Imagine, if you will, a device for unlocking the soul unto the soul crystal, replete not only with our worldly memories, but also the bountiful energies of the soul. That is our current avenue of investigation, and we will follow it wherever so it leads. While we're thus engaged, I think it's best that Shilova return to the source and reform Creel and the others of our findings. Agreed. I imagine Totoro will be relieved to hear that we've made progress of the sort. Then I would beg leave to relay our findings unto Thancred and Reen, and to assist where I may in their investigation of the empty. Yes, please do. Should we have need of your counsel, we would not hesitate to summon you. I'm just glad I don't look like a palette swap of Urianji anymore since I got this swanky new suit. There is some badass astrologian armor that they dropped in this patch though, and I'm gonna try to get that shit. Give our regards to Totoro, won't you? You betcha. Dun 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 dun. I guess I could just go through here. Pew 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 pew. Super Mario warp pipe noises here. Now I'm back in our world. Now I might as well just teleport. She's probably at the... yes. She's at our hideout in Revenant's Toll. Let's go! Dun, 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 dun. Du, 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 du. I just woke up recently, so I'm like, "Ugh, I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna sleepy stream." Now you would think shoveling snow would do something to awaken you, but no. Also, because of this, oh my god, does that chocobo have food on its back? That chocobo has food on its back. It's got a tea set and everything. It's amazing. Choco Loco. It's got a cute name too. Well done. Well done indeed. God, Boku-kun. It makes me sad because you can't really see what Boku-kun's wearing. You can't see what he's wearing. And I worked so hard to make him purple. But also, he got some really sweet armor that I shouldn't even have. Should I change his barding? I don't know. If I take off everything, he'll look so basic. And nobody wants that. I need to get more barding for my chocobo. Dun, 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 dun. For the gambler barding. Oh, that makes it even harder to see you. Plus, this is some really rare armor that I got by doing the Palace of the Dead. I have no business having this armor. It wasn't dropped by the boss. It was dropped randomly in a dungeon. Oh well. You could be purple and black. It suits you. Let's go. There's a lot of people on today because the patch dropped, and so there's people everywhere. As I knew it would be. It's like this every time a big patch drops that adds a whole bunch of story and new equipment in dungeons. Tataru! The only Lalafell I like. Well, there's like 3 Lalafells I like. Shilova, you're back! How did everything go in the first? Wait, don't tell me. Krell will be here shortly, and she wants to hear too. She's just tending to the others. Their bodies, I mean. Gods, I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. Anyway, you can tell us everything the moment she gets here. Upon speaking with Tataru, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Ooh, it is recommended that you set aside sufficient time. I have sufficient time. That's what I'm here for. Get another Lalafell I like.
I've carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly.
Nice.
But tell me, how fare our friends in the first?
They're fine, but a little bit of a problem. So we can't put them in Pokeballs. Because apparently, if you go into the Pokeballs, then you lose your soul. And then my Chocobo was brown.
The first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
And Urianger's proffered solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it. Well, while they press on with their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
Oh, you're back.
Estinian! You're back. Where have you been? You have been gone for so long. This guy's a fucking badass.
And none the worse for wear, I see.
Check out my suit. It's pretty cool.
Estinian! Oh, thank the gods! We've been worried sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
Do not charge your cell
The
phone.
situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
Riol?
More complicated how?
Where to begin? After entering the Empire via Razat Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose. It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter.
Gaius Belsar.
Our goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself. There, we found a man whom all assumed dead.
Don't say it was the guy I killed back in Stormblood.
But his soul lives on.
Even though I know it is him.
And he has wrested back his flesh. Xenos Ye Galvas.
God damn it. He was the boss of Stormblood, which was the big expansion before this current
Nor did the
expansion.
surprises end there. For no sooner had we arrived
But
than
we knew
he
he was
murdered
still
his
alive.
sire in cold blood. The Emperor is dead. This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn.
Oh god, is Gaius okay? Oh shit. No! I'm gonna have a vision of it!
What's wrong?
Creel too, because she's sensitive to the echo. That's so Raven. In the future I can see. Well, in the past I can see. I get to see what happens. I've seen him in action. His body, at least. You will not best him alone. Nay, death will not come easily to that thing. If you would join me, then by all means. For what good it'll do? The Black Wolf and the Azure Dragoon. I suppose this might suffice. This fuckboy right here. Come then. I hate it because he's a fucking pretty boy, but he's also a badass. So not only is he arrogant and handsome, but he can also whoop everyone's ass. It's not fair. Oh shit! Ooh, look at that combo attack! Oh, damn, badass! But it doesn't matter, because he's just too fucking cool. That was fucking sweet. That was fucking dope. And of course... Ah, the simple pleasure of one's own flesh. Truly, there is no place like home. He says that because he was in a different body for a while. Abomination! Whatever he is, Shilova was barely a match for him. If we stay here much longer... I barely a match, but I beat him. Thank you. At least I thought. Emperor Varus, your radiance, are you alright? We may wear out our welcome. Your radiance! No! Oh, they didn't do it. Must even the most middling of sport be spoiled? The world conspires to bore me, but I have no cause to remain. I leave this vermin to you. Now they're gonna think they killed the Emperor. They didn't kill the Emperor. Xenos did. He killed his own father. Estinian's a Dragoon class. Y'all know from Final Fantasy, Dragoons like to jump. And Gaius is a gunblade master. Just one. Oh, this fucking badass right here. Ooh, damn! They both badasses. They just both badasses. You idiots! Man, I haven't seen Anna and Julia forever. Intruders have taken flight. I repeat, intruders have taken flight. Deploy all available Magitech armor. We cannot let them escape. Dang, son. That was a good cutscene. I like when my mind goes into the future and in the past I can get to see things. Ooh, Savon's on. I know my brother's on too. Ah, this is where I have to play Estinian. I heard this is the end of the story part. I actually get to play Estinian. That's cool. I have no idea what his abilities are, but I guess we'll find out. Great, going from a healer class, playing something like this, a little bit of a learning curve. I don't know what his techniques do, but it'd be good if I was playing, you know, like an astrologian or some other healing class, like the white mage. What? It's okay, because I get to be a Stygian. Got some kind of combos here, so I get to be OP as fuck, and I'm okay with that. Let's keep moving. There's no end to them. Colossus. As you guys know in Final Fantasy games as Iron Giants. Oh shit. It's time to fight some bitches. Oh shit, no, never mind. Guy said no. Bye, bitch. My astrologian powers are still up there. We might make us marks by moving together. I suggest we split up. Alright then, I'll take the low road, so to speak. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Piranha! Now you're fine. I just started. You want me to keep going this? Okay, I guess I keep going this way. I get to be a Estinian for a while. You don't know who he is, but just trust me when I say he's a fucking badass from the story. And I'm excited to get to play this boy. You know, he's a completely different class than me. Oh shit, what is this? Dun 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 dun. God, don't let Xenos be down here. Well, well, someone's been busy. What the fuck is that ultimate weapon? Why is there a body sticking out of it? What is happening here? Oh my god, okay. Arc Ultima? Excuse me? And you would bar my way, would you? So be it. Of course City ain't scared. He's like, I'm gonna wreck this thing. Come, Needhog. Lend me your strength. Ooh, Needhog's the dragon that we fought in Heaven's Sword. Estinian has his eye. Because he's a dragoon, and dragoons can harness the power of dragons. It's one of the classes you can play in this game, too. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to fight that thing? Oh Oh boy, yeah, the game just told me. In the coming battle, you will fight as Estinian Wormblood. It seems we've been afforded a impromptu field test. Oh, that's what the baggers were saying. Star Diver, I have a new skill already? Why do I suddenly have new skill? Oh, because... Okay, I see. I have new skills because I'm using Nidhogg's power. I have no idea what the skills you do, but I'm just gonna keep using them. I don't have time to look at them anyways. Some kind of area burst? Is that good for destroying? He's got positionals. I haven't played any melee classes yet, but I know melee classes have positionals. You got to be a certain distance or a certain angle to what you're fighting. Do I not have my healing thing anymore? Was that what Horrid Roar was? No, it's not. I don't have any healing. Hey. Do I have a drain at least or something? Now loading sample data 14? What is that? I don't like it. Don't do that. Bomb away, that you would feel the fury of Nidhogg. With Horrid Roar? Oh, I see. It gets the soldiers that way. Okay. Area hit. Keep the soldiers away. This isn't good. I can't heal myself anymore. What am I supposed to do? I'm taking a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. You expect me to actually beat him? What? I have no healing items. You took away the little healing potion I had. Oh, god damn it. I was watching a vision, and I thought for a second that Estinian lost, but there's no way Estinian would lose, because he's a badass. Let's skip the cutscene. Skip the cutscene. So I'd like to see him do that badass team attack again. Hey, I'm not gonna do it in easy. Fuck you. I don't play easy. I'm a big gamer. Yep, it is pretty early. Well, I didn't expect... The boys are already on. I didn't think they were gonna be on until tonight. And I had to get caught up on this patch already. This is like the last mission I need to do, and then I'm caught up with them, and then we can do the new content together. But I didn't expect... All the boys are off from work today, so I need to catch up, like, now. So now I gotta get to the story part in which I'm playing this boy that I never played before. But he's a badass from the first expansion, Heaven Sword, is where Estinian was introduced. We get to see what the fuck he's been up to. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Sonic Thrust. Stadium is such a badass. Look at him. He just going to town. He just going to town. This is right after I helped that guy become the mayor of Yulmore from last night. And I went back to our world to let our friends in our world know that our friends in the other world are doing okay and they're trying to figure out a way to come back to this world. And then Estinian walked in. And I was like, Estinian, where the fuck have you been? He's like, well, what had happened was... And now I'm playing the flashback of what Estinian was doing right before he came to the bar. None of this probably makes sense, but it's okay. I'm off all day, so I plan to be streaming. I plan to be streaming all day. So we'll see. Yay! Gumshoe and Pearls are rooting for me. I can't lose. Fuck, I better not lose. Especially if you give me the power of Needhog and then I lose. That's embarrassing. Oh no. Oh no. I lost my bar. Oh no. I lost my bar because I was looking at my other hot bars. Oh, that's... Oh, wait. There it is. Okay. I was like, oh no. I see my Shilova-kun powers. I can't use those as a Stadian. This is a story battle. And then I ran in here and I was like, oh no. Arc Ultima. A raccoon? Yes. I think I said yes. I most likely should be. I would like to see what these do. Double attack potency, damage over time, absorbs. Ah, okay, this move heals me. Okay. Okay, so I do have a healing move. That's all I wanted to know. Ah, that's how I get my health back. Okay. Okay. That's how I get my health back. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, fam. Gonna get my health back. Just gotta give him some stabby stabs. Get that health back up. Do the jump, as the dragoons do. God damn, you are a big boy. But that's just how Final Fantasy be sometimes. I said, ready the battle data, damn you! Now loading data sample 14. Stop that. You're not gonna stop that. You guys never listen to me. Drive back the Gallian soldiers with a horrid roar! I will as soon as I get down here. Playing Dragoon class would be pretty fun, but I don't do it because everyone's playing Dragoon class, so I prefer to be a little bit more individual about it. Get health up, get the health up, get the health up, get the health up. Okay, good, good. So I didn't know what I was doing last time, but I just had to take a step back, take a moment, look at what I'm doing, see what my powers did. I've never played this class before. Not like I would have known. If I was normally a Dragoon class, I'd probably be like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. That's happened before when I played like Ishtola back when she was a white mage one time. I was like, oh yeah, I play White Mage. I know what's going on. See, we good now. Oh, I'm gonna wreck this guy. Oh, hell yeah, we good now. Horrid roar! Ooh, oh, I don't like that. Good, I can still hit you. Yup! Haha! Have at thee! Yup! I almost got you. Almost got you. Are you summoning something? Whoa, you're summoning something! Increase generator output to maximum. Activate the magnetic field. Full power. I'm not afraid. Bring it on. I'm fucking Estinian Wormblood. Do you even know who I am? He's invulnerable? Unstoppable? We shall see about that. Unleash the wrath of Nidhogg upon the Garleans? Does that mean you want me to limit break? Oh, you do want me to limit break. Oh, you want me to limit break? Oh, yeah! Nidhogg, show them your fury! Oh, let's go! 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 Damn! Ooh, baby! That's my boy. That's my boy right here. Oh, it's disturbing. I don't like that. Estinian took down an ultimate weapon by himself. Of course he did. It's fucking Estinian. He's our resident badass. Guardians and their machina. Now, where are you guys? And that's how you guys got separated. You just beat Mario Maker 2 boss rush again? Good job. Good job. I still haven't played Mario Maker 2 yet. Someday.
Are you alright?
Peer into my past, did you?
Yeah, it's sort of a gift. You were a badass, though!
Well, I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours. But no matter. Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave, citing boredom.
Of course he did.
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit. Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
Don't tell me that. I don't want him to be an Ascian. He's just an ass.
It beggars belief, aye. But no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds.
Ooh, you right. You right, that's true. I did that. I did that. I'm doing that right now.
My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray. Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose. Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Man, I haven't seen the Line Sleeves in forever. Not since
Then
Stormblood.
perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention. He didn't elaborate, but the absence of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something.
Uh-oh.
Lest you worry, I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. We may safely leave him to his own devices.
And see all these little story patches and stuff, oh my god, that they've been dropping, that they drop throughout the year. They always do this between expansion packs. They always drop these patches that have a little bit of more of the story that's going on after the events of the previous patch, and they always link into what the next expansion is going to be. So eventually, even though this story is wrapping up what happened previously, this is also going to lead us into the next big story expansion when that hits.
Well, it's nice to have one
Usually it
foe
happens
to worry about,
every
even if we
fall.
do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead.
So hopefully they'll announce what the new expansion is going to be
Speaking
sometime
of
this year.
which, I'll see that Riel and Al Shinobi are made aware, though we still know next to nothing. It can't hurt to be vigilant.
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain.
Glad Black Rose got in. It was like some weird smoky stuff that killed everyone. That the Empire
That's
made.
true, but with the Archon still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
He won't join us. He's a lone wolf.
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract.
There it is.
Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
He plays by his own rules. He won't party up with us. He's too
Thank
cool
you for your
for
help,
us.
then, Estinian. I see why Alphino admires you so.
Harumph indeed.
Farewell, my friend. See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
Ha, never. I'm like, bitch, please.
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on.
I could use a little nappy nap. You must be shattered after all the hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not stay in here and rest for a while? I'm sure Beck-Lug can manage without you. They've got enough science to help them, if you ask me. Oh, Tatsu, of course I'll stay here with you. Meanwhile, in Garlemald. Uh-oh. Traitors! You would dare deny Lord Nerva the throne? Lord Nerva? Who's Lord Nerva? Ah! Oh god, something big's happening in the capital. Capital's where all the assholes live. The Empire are bad guys, so the bad guys are fighting somebody else? Onward! Before this day is done, victory shall be ours! The big old Magitek armors from Final Fantasy VI. It's cool, they brought it into this game. Is that Xenos? It's Xenos. Fuck you. Fuck you. Boring, boring, boring. Do you think? I find it amusing, like dogs herding cattle to the slaughterhouse. I don't know who that mysterious person is. What? An Asian? Wait, what? That you, your soul is. Who are you? Who is this? Before your majesty, I am but another dog, lost in want of a new master. A hunting dog, if you should so wish it so. For I know full well the prey you would seek next. Oh god, this figure must be important to the next expansion. Zodiac. The god? What? Zodiac's a summon for Final Fantasy IX, and they bring it into the story too. But also, what? He can't be going after Zodiac. That would be a dick move. And him being the main bad guy of Stormblood, who's come back to life here in Shadowbringers, of course he would do that. Because he's a dick. Anyways, back in Yulmore, where Chai Nuz just became mayor and told everyone of his intentions. Did you hear? The mayor's reopening Daedalus Stoneworks, and they're looking for laborers. There's talk of resettling some of the old abandoned villages too. They're even laying on free talos to help anyone willing to make the move. Free talos? Huh, we better get packing. Steady work, board and lodging? If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what is. Wow, the people are actually, they're warming up to the idea. We thought no one would want to work. We gotta get farms ready, we gotta get people growing food. Hope. Is that the warrior of darkness? It is you. Why do you have ominous music though? You're a good guy. Yes, so long as I yet live, I would see that feeble flame rekindled. Why are you being woah? It is my destiny to see our dream fulfilled. Whoa, okay, that was weird. Why did he have to be all weird and ominous about it? Anyways, is this when the new patch starts? Old enemies, new threats. Shilova, my, what a pleasant surprise. I never left. If you've come to inquire of the Archons, fear not, the Archons are my friends. Master Matoya's treatment has proven effective in stabilizing the corporeal ether. We mustn't grow complacent, however. Potent though these magics may be, they're not without limits. We can only hope that they afford us enough time for the Crystal Exarch to complete his work. If only we could go with you to the first and help. Pardon the interruption, but I came bearing urgent news. Who is this? Oh, it's Maxima. He used to be a bad guy, but now he's our friend. Ah, Shilova, it has been far too long, my friend. Sup, Max? Forgive me, I don't believe we've been formally introduced. Maxima, former Garlean ambassador. I remain here in Eorzea under the auspices of Commander Alden, offering what counsel I can in hopes of resolving the present conflict within the Empire. Ah, yes, I have heard stories of a defector from Garlemald. But never mind that, you said you have urgent news? Indeed. As you may have heard, the Imperial capital is in turmoil, and a sizable portion of the Guardian forces have been called from the Gimlet Dark. With the numbers so greatly diminished, the main host of the Alliance has withdrawn, leaving the Alamig in resistance to help watch over the border. To keep watch over the border. And it is there we have welcomed the most unexpected visitor, who claims that this de-escalation may beguile growing dangers and unforeseen threats. Commander Alden has arranged for an impromptu meeting to discuss these revelations. He has also requested a representative of the Scions attend as well, though it was clear to whom he wished I extended the invitation. Ha, me. It would seem time is of the essence. Well, you'll not be attending this meeting alone. Though I am not as well versed in the affairs of the city-states as our comrades, I see no reason to burden a single Scion with all this. Sure, bring Creel along. I love Creel. Yes, of course. Then we must make for the Alamigan Quarter with all haste. Well, what are you waiting for? Get going, you two. I wonder if this is the next story. Is this the next story patch stuff? I wonder. Let me see. Let me text my bro. Going to Alamigo with Krill. Is this new patch stuff? Alamigo was one of the places that was important in Stormblood, the second expansion of this magnificent RPG. One where we left one of our friends in charge. I'll be glad to see her again. Whew. Here I go. Wow. Man, I haven't been here in forever. It's good to be back in this horrid desert town. It's been a long time. Ooh, do I need to mend my gear? How's my gear? Ah, it's good. Let's top it off. Dun, 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 dun. Where am I going? Okay, over there. Boko, give me a ride. I don't want to walk. It's hot. Oh, there's a sightseeing point up there. I haven't gotten that one yet. Now I rushed through this so I could get the Stormblood, so that makes sense. Dun 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 dun. Look at all these players that are here for the story. Look at all these players. Oh jeez. Excuse me. Shilova-kun here. I'd like to get in on some of that story action. Commander Alden waits for us in the Royal Palace, if you would follow me. They're all watching this cutscene. Oh boy, eat that boy. He's best boy. He's a badass too. Such a badass kid. He has one arm. Gaius? He also used to be a bad guy.
And I, for one, am grateful that they are. Told you've been busy since our paths last crossed at the Gimlet Dark. Not that I understand half of it. When the science spoke of other worlds, I'd struggled to describe what I pictured. Mayhap things would seem clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips. But I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury. I trust you two require no introduction.
We meet again, hero of Eorzea.
Gaius?
Must we repeat this ridiculous display? I pose
You
no
were a
threat
bad
to
guy.
you,
I don't trust you.
though what I come to warn you of very well might.
Had he meant to do us harm, I hazard he would have kept to the shadows, and brought more than 2 companions. We need not pretend to be the best of friends, but I hope we can put aside our differences for the present.
Well, if you say so, Raban. I got my eye on you, though.
As you are doubtless aware, Sir Estinian and I cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence.
Yes?
Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Varus meet his death at Xenos' hand. Being the sole witnesses to this crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenue of escape. When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his flight, but to me his description seemed anything but, and upon further investigation I found that I was right.
The Arc Ultima weapon? That's what you're talking about?
The Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
God damn it.
What, that Allagan monstrosity, created to vanquish primals, with which you yourself once thought to conquer Eorzea?
The same. In my foolishness, I sought to harness its power, and became the Ascian's pawn in so doing.
That's when you were an asshole.
But you know as well as I how that tale ended.
Not so well.
The weapon itself, excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed ere we could fully unravel its secrets. And that should have been the end of it.
I destroyed it.
But unlikely as it sounds, the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit.
What?
Primarily through secret research conducted by the 7th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
So all that shit we did was for nothing.
Annihilated at Cartano, along with its legatus.
So we thought.
Indeed. Few survived. The 7th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Vandanis, and its leadership has changed hands several times since. Precisely how this project has continued despite such turmoil, and under whose auspices, remains a mystery. What we do know, however, is that a number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea.
Oh, what the fuck?
We attempted to stop it, but it was all we could do to slow its progress, so we resolved instead to bring you warning.
And right glad are we that you did, though it soundly dashed our hopes that tensions might ease at last.
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in the Gimlet Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope.
Is this where
Before you
Ruby
say
weapons
anything,
coming in?
I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I would not ask you to forsake them. But the fact remains that you, and you alone, have faced the Ultima weapon, and emerged victorious. We need you. And so, when the time comes, if your comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength. I've assigned an officer to await your word.
The Ascian's downfall was to be the work of my remaining days. But it was my hand that kindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further. I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all. Even if it means begging your aid. The Fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
I too shall make for the border and offer my skills, meager though they seem in such company. Mayhap we shall meet there anon.
Though we can ill afford to ignore the coming of a new Ultima weapon, our friend's plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first. I only hope you are not forced to make a choice.
God, don't do that. I hope not either. It's like save the friends. We'll save your home. Okay, my bro said yes, this is where the new expansion that dropped today, where the story stuff happens. And I get to unlock... Look at that fat chocobo! I want one of those. Look at he just wants his cake. As ever, the way forward is paved with difficult decisions. We can ill afford to ignore the threat of a new Ultima weapon, but with each passing day, the plight of the Science grows ever more perilous. If you cannot stay for a debriefing on the Ultima weapon, I will not stop you. I only ask that you confer with me before returning to the first. Oh no, this is getting deep. My god, there's so many people here. I take it you're ready to return to the first. Then I would ask that you apprise the others of the recent events here in the source, namely Xenos' return and the development of the new Ultima weapon. As for the bodies, you may assure them that Master Matoya and I will continue doing what we can to keep their corporeal ether stable. Safe travels, Shilova. I hope to see you and the other Scions soon. Are you the ruby weapon guy? Yeah, this is a side quest. Ruby Doomsday. Huh, like Ruby Tuesday. It's a reference. Ah, Shilova. Glad you can make it. As you may have heard, Commander Alden has given orders to embark from Alliance headquarters to hold back the advance of the Empire's latest menace. Not that the soldiers stationed here there are too chuffed about being in the front line against these new weapons. If they're designed to slay primals, they'd make short work of us mere mortals as well. Mind you, it's Gaius Belsan and his followers who led the charge so far. By all accounts, they've been giving as good as they get. Unfortunately, the sorties have met with little success. I dare say that they benefit greatly from your presence in the battlefield. If you're ready, my colleague over at Porta Praetoria will show you the way. Okay. I have to go back and speak to the Crystal Exarch, but no, I gotta unlock Ruby Weapon. Gotta unlock Ruby Weapon! Let's go to Porta Praetoria! Let's go, Chocobo! Whee! There's too many people here. I do not like crowds. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. No. Do my golden horse. Doesn't have a super badass song, but it does play the Final Fantasy theme song of the series, and I like that shit too. Heading to headquarters, I take it. Sure, let me in. Let's go. I just have to unlock the fight itself. So your mind is set. Then I shall apprise you of the situation. Go on. We have discovered that the previously abandoned Ultima weapon project is being helmed by the reformed 7th Legion. They have already succeeded in producing several prototypes, one of which is set to be deployed in the Eurasian front. Its name, the Ruby Weapon. This is so exciting because this is one of the ultimate bosses in Final Fantasy VII. Is when they unleash the different weapons into the world. There's the Emerald Weapon, there's Ruby Weapon, there's Ultima Weapon. So it's a big deal that they're bringing Ruby Weapon into this because he was a hard-ass fight in Final Fantasy VII. Severa and I were able to get within striking distance during one of its test runs and made an attempt to destroy it. An attempt that ended in failure, alas. Based on our knowledge of the original Ultimate weapon, the explosives we employed should have been sufficient to blast through its armor plating, but they barely left a mark. We suspect the gifts of its predecessor may have been proving the source of its resilience. As well you know, the Ultimate weapon was designed to absorb aether from icons, and the Ruby weapon no doubt shares that ability. If any were summoned during the uprisings of Galdemal's occupied territories, and thereafter consumed, our enemy would become all the more formidable. But its near impenetrable armor was only the beginning of our troubles. It fought back with whip-like claws. Oh, it's got its whip claws, just like in 7. Contracted at will. In the face of such opposition, we were forced to withdraw. Gaius was injured shielding me from the Ruby weapon's assault. Even now he struggles to stand. Damn it all! If I hadn't been so careless, this wouldn't have happened. You need not concern yourself. Let us not forget that I am the one who initiated the Ultimate Weapon project. If I must give my life to bury this shameful legacy, then so be it. If you were to face it as you are now, you'd be cut down before you were even hobbled within firing distance. In any case, we can't afford to lose the information in your head on both the foe we face and the Empire itself. We all know that asking for Shilova's assistance presents our best chance of stopping that war machina. It is true that if anyone are capable of putting down such a monstrosity, it would be him. No right to ask us of you. Will you lend us your strength? Yes! I'm not one to back down from a fight. You have my thanks. And mine, though I must impress upon you the urgency of our situation. We received word that the Empire is preparing to advance on the Gimlet Dark. That is where we will intercept them. If our fears are proving correct, the ruby weapon will be amongst their host. Should it break through our lines, there is no telling the devastation it will wreak. Make no mistake, the very survival of Eorzea hangs in the balance. Eorzea is our world. It's like America. Once you have steeled yourself for the battle ahead, your escort will lead the way. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not gonna do this without the boys, though. What price must the world pay for my hubris? Several hours ago, in the Garlean-occupied city of Weret's Magitek installation. Oh, is that ruby weapon? He looks cool in this game. Commencing ruby weapon activation sequence. All units, stand by. Dang, he looks wicked in this game. Initiating synthetic artsy system. Fusion successful. No signs of incompatibility. Awaiting your signal. Because he was all chunky PS1 before, and now this is the first time he's like in HD. Ruby weapon, codename Darnus. Ready for launch. Somebody's piloting the ruby weapon. Oh my god, look at him. Oh, he's so angry. He's so chunk. He's so angry. Valdolin has briefed us on our mission. I am to take you as far as our expected point of contact with the ruby weapon. Once we arrive, the rest is up to you, I'm afraid. Cinder Drift, now accessible. And that's what I needed to do. Text to bro. Cinder Drift unlocked. Might as well go back to the Crystarium while wait. Let's travel back to the other dimensional world where my friends are. To Norvrent. See, we were in Eorzea. Now we're going back to Norvrent. So I can let my friends know that Xenos is still alive. This is also big to me. This patch is a big deal to me because this patch marks the first time that I have caught up in the story with my friends. Like, it's gonna be new to all of us. Usually, it's my friends have done all the new content and dungeons, and then I play with them, but they already know what's going on. As you guys have seen when I play with my brother, and the boys, they always know what's going on. And it's always me who's like, oh, I don't know, I've never done this before. But this time, we all going in blind. I'm excited. I'm excited about this. Because when this expansion came out, I was still back in Heaven's Sword. And I had to play through Heaven's Sword, Stormblood, and Shadowbringers to catch up with them to this point. And I did it. And I fucking did it. Let us in, please. You come at the most opportune time, my friend. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research in the soul, and the means to return the scions home. I trust you too have been making good use of your time. Yeah, I found out some sweet stuff. Ill tidings from the source, you say? Then I will summon the others, that we might all be appraised of the situation. Yeah, they ain't gonna like what I'm gonna tell them. Oh, hello, friends. Whose bodies are trapped in this dimension, and we're trying to find a way to get you back out so we can go back home.
Now that we are all here, what news from the source?
Well, what had happened was...
A new Ultima weapon. We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern. With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Yeah, we gotta get you guys back into your bodies.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion. Thanks in large part to Urianger and Beklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
You did it? You made a Pokeball?
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white aurosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And, after a good deal of trial and error, we made one.
And time flows super differently here than back in the first, so like even though I was gone for a little bit, it might have been like a couple months here.
An ark for soul and mind both, that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
A Pokeball.
However...
Though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allegan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within aurosite or any other crystal.
Just so.
Great, you made the thing we need, but we can't put you in it?
A conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel. I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
Ooh, both of those don't sound great.
As well you should be. The Allegan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
At least you guys are being optimistic about this.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
I'm fine though, I can go home whenever I want.
My apologies.
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
That's what usually she comes to tell us.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness.
With me?
But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Okay. Guess it's not urgent.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
Fuck yeah, Alphino, you can always come along. You're my best bro. I guess let's go see what Lena wants. Oh, what we got here? What? No piety dishes? How dare you? Well, I can get some food for one of my other classes, I guess. Guess I'll take skill speed. Yeah, direct hit rate, I guess. King Salmon Minier. Minuary? Ah, who knows? Let's go outside. What? Wait a second. Speak to Alphino first. I must confess, while I enjoy my fair share of scholarly research, it would be good to step outside for a spot of fresh air. Now then, shall we go and speak with Lena? Yes. I was gonna do that. He went inside me. Stepping outside. To speak with Lena to continue this story, no doubt. Is she out here? Oh, look at her. You're cute. Anyways, Lena, and all these other players talking to you too. We have little time, so I'll be brief. A Sin Eater has been sighted in Lakeland? But I killed all the Sin Eaters! What the fuck? A Sin Eater? I had heard some few yet remained after the light night has returned, but perhaps we should call the others. That would not be necessary. It is only a single Sin Eater, a simple task for our guard, I should think. That said, I believe fighting alongside the Warrior of Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. Peace can lead to complacency, and they gain nothing from an easy victory. But you do not underestimate your foes. However harmless they may seem, my men would do well to learn from your example. Let's be about it then. I'll go whoop some Sin Eater. It's been a long time since I fought one. Excellent, then let us make for Fort Job. As it starts raining. I really hope this is not a bad omen. You can hear all the people next to me teleporting there. Dun, dun, dun. Give me that teleport. All these people are gonna go there. Because the patch dropped and everyone's playing today. It's kind of nice. It's like the world coming to life. It actually feels like the city's lived in with all these people here. Dun, dun, dun. Yep, look at all those players. Look at all those people. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can just squeeze in here. If you would wait here a moment, I would gather the others. You may not remember, but you have met these soldiers once before, though only in passing. Long have they waited the opportunity to fight at your side. I was at death's door the day after the Sin Eaters attacked. If you and yours hadn't come along, I'd have likely stepped through, and I wouldn't have been alone. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. I too was there that terrible day. My friend was transformed into a Sin Eater before my very eyes, and I had no choice but to cut her down. The thought of returning to the field, of holding a blade again, it filled me with dread. But that is no way to honor her or my comrades, and so I have returned. I swear I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward. A pleasure to meet you, sir. Truly, It seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight astride an Amaro to go and save the Oracle. Strange to think that the Ulmorian soldiers we once locked blades with are now on our side, but we will do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland. We seem to be missing one. You look like the Warrior of Darkness, or the Warrior of Light, I guess. The alternate world version of me. Why are you... Wait, what is going on here? When you had ominous music going on, what is going on here? My apologies, Captain Lena. An elderly gentleman asked that I escort him to Clearmelt. It took longer than I anticipated. I'll not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially if we are to play host to honoring guests. It won't happen again. The name's Thaler. I'm sure you don't remember, but we once went before in the infirmary. We did? Oh. I asked her to deliver a message to the Exarch and the Warrior of Darkness. Little did I know I was already talking to him. Don't give up. Don't give in. I keep those words close to my heart. And the boundless, beautiful skies above serve as a reminder of their importance. My friend got to see that knight's return shortly before he passed. He left this world with a smile, satisfied with a glimpse of what was to come. But there are countless others who weren't so fortunate. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. Good. Good. Yeah. Your heroism has inspired all of our guardsmen in much the same manner. Our scouts at the northern staging point have not had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Let's not keep them waiting. Yes, and there's a naked bunny girl. There's always one. Let's see. You are all the way up there. Oh. Guess we're gonna fly. Play that music, raggedy girl. Is this a Sin Eater? If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I'd sworn it was you who killed that Sin Eater. Unless it was the Warrior of Darkness. It can't be him. He's a ghost. It can't be him. Oh my god, I can't even lock onto you.
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. The man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
By himself. Certainly does no light warden, but nevertheless.
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did.
With his
Never seen
axe?
anything like it. So I says to him,
Is it
"Who are
Ardbert?
you, the warrior of bleeding darkness?" And he says, "No, I'm a warrior of light." That was it. Buckled off as quick as he came.
It is Ardbert, but how? He doesn't have a body. He's a ghost.
A warrior of light? Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood.
It's because he was.
I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be him. The Warrior of Darkness.
Aw, shucks, you flatter me.
Hey? Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
Ah, well, you know.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
I had hoped to fight at your side today. But I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat. As for this warrior of light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the Flood. The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world. Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias. But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
With that concluded,
we didn't get
shall
to
we return
do
to the
anything.
Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
Forgive me. There is one more thing. A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Huh?
Take your time. I shall go on ahead.
Okay. So many people!
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the Exarch. Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating. Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true. It is for this reason that I seek your advice. Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was.
In a good way.
He seems a different man. A younger man. I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy.
Aww,
it was as if he
Exarch.
had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there. Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past.
No!
Remind him of all the pain that came before.
No! Anchors keep us where we have chosen to be. He's lost without you, you know, and he misses you already!
Are you sure?
Fuck yeah!
Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been. What a relief.
I ship you two now.
In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work. This research is
classic
important,
Lena.
I know. But if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
You are waifu material, through and through. Just go ahead and wifey him then. Just do it. That was a sweet story. Also, how is Ardbert in our world? He was a ghost. He can't be here. How? I will not keep you. You and your comrades have much to discuss. I will see the others back to their posts. Look at all these players. You nerds, I'm done already. Okay, well, let's speak with Alphino. Where's Alphino then? The Crystarium. Oh, he's all the way, okay. Let's go! Sorry, Boka-kun, you can't go in the city. You poop everywhere. Glad this patch dropped now in February before March and April come and all these badass games are coming out I'm gonna be playing. This patch was a big deal, so of course I'm gonna be playing that today. As you can see, everyone's online playing it. Plus, it's new story stuff. Okay, Alphino, you are... Oh, you're at the Dossel Gate? Okay. Easy enough. I like that it's raining today in the game. It's nice and refreshing. I love rain anyways. When it rains, those are my favorite days. Give me a gloomy rainy day over a sunny day any day. Which unfortunately I never get in Colorado. It's snowing today. That's what I'm getting today. Whole lot of snow. Oh, is he inside? Let's go inside. Why did Maya head into the cave we were in originally? Because they heard the cryptic called the business die trap, which is me. Wow, this is a cool, scary story. Thanks. Cute. The others were quite shocked to hear what we found in Lakeland, but now that you're here, there's a proposal I should like to make. What's the story, Wishbone? I've been spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and of late, I have noted more and more people perusing books on history, the years leading up to the Flood in particular. I suspect they wish to know more about the Warriors of Light, as well they should, but nearly everything I've come across describes them as Sin Eaters or worse. Regardless of whether or not this Warrior of Light is who they claim to be, I worry that their sudden appearance, in conjunction with this renewed interest in their predecessors, may lead to growing unrest and fear. If the people of the Crystarium seek the truth, I say we give it to them. I too can attest to the falsehoods found within full many of the Cabinet's tomes, with nary a mention of the noble deeds of Artbert and his comrades. To be fair, they bear some responsibility for the Flood, but when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I'm not surprised to see their roles distorted and them painted as villains. Were it not for the records stored within the Crystal Tower, I would have had no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, that knowledge was of no use, for when I arrived here in the first, their reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. That said, there still remain those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name in those early days following the Flood.
Considering all the good they have done, I find it a wonder they needed defending at all. They fought to justice the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Voibert, but that heroes could be spoken of in the same breath as Sin Eaters is absurd. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but as time passed, those who knew firsthand of the deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained, that they were the cause of the Flood. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the Warriors of Light to become villains deserving only of the resentment and hate. At that point, the truth mattered little. It would not have changed their lot. Thanks to you all, however, their lot has changed, and now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. You claimed it was Artbert who'd helped you overcome Emmett Sulk, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who know him as only a villain. I have shared this with the select few, but one and all must be told of the sacrifice. To that end, I say we proceed with Alphino's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium and recount them the true tale of the Warriors of Light, and the Flood that followed in their wake. I like this. The Warriors of Light are finally going to get some recognition. Good. Well, what say you, Shilova? Fuck yeah, I say! I wish we had done this sooner. In hindsight, I agree. But better late than never, no? Exarch, might I ask you to continue working with Beck-Luke on our means of returning home? The rest of us will see together in the people of Crystarium in the etc. We have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, word will spread and more will accompany them.
Speak with people of the Crystarium. 5. Oh my. To CC's? Awesome! I haven't been to a CC's in forever. They used to have one here, and then they closed it a long time ago. So, enjoy that for me, at least. Alright, looks like we gotta go around and talk to some people. They're scattered all around. But there's someone right over there. Sprint. Let's see. Someone's here. The Spagirix. The spaghetti? Oh, it's you, the doctor lady. Shilova! My, what a wonderful surprise! Though I hope your being here doesn't mean someone's been hurt. Thanks to you, I've had far fewer patients coming through my door of late. Which is a shame, come to think of it. I've had fewer opportunities to test my new medicines. Oh, you and your medicines, you crazy witch doctor. I jest, of course. It's actually been quite pleasant to have a few moments to myself now again and again. The truth about the Warriors of Light? But the Exarch's already spoken with me about them. Well, if there's more to the tale, I'd very much like to hear it. Come to our symposium, we're going to talk about some cool stuff. Here's a flyer. Ooh, look how pretty this is with the rain. I love it. It makes me feel sleepy. In a good way. A very comforting way. Can I go in here? No. Dun 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 ba, dun 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 dun. Oh my god. I'm stuck here. Oh wait, I can still go up. It looked like there was someone up here. Let's keep going up. Oh my god. Not you. Up, 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 up. Up. Oh, it says they're down there. Oh, there you are. Oh, god damn it. Yeah. I remember when falls like that used to take me down to 1 HP back when I was super squishy. Well, well, what a coincidence. I was just reading over a letter I received from Gernot not so long ago. He says a visitor from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the ocean, and that he inspired him to reach new artistic heights. Well, I can only think of one person capable of both feats, though I'd say the latter is far more impressive. To think fate could bring the two of you together in such a place. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I'm sorry, you mean the Exarch didn't tell us the whole story of the Warriors of Light? Well, whatever he's left unsaid, I'm all ears. Cool. We can go to the Cabinet of Curiosities next. To the Warp Crystal! Must be up above. Oh, you must be that one scholar guy that's up there. Ah, yes, it's you. No, this can't be. Surely there is at least one book here that does not cast the Warriors of Light and their deeds in such a negative light. Hey, buddy. Morin. Oh, Shilova! Forgive me. The Cabinet of Curiosity has been bustling with visitors as of late, but I fear our repository lacks for the knowledge they seek. The people wish to know the truth of the Flood, the Warriors of Light. I have searched high and low, but alas, every account portrays them as no better than sin-eaters, abominations worthy of only scorn and resentment.
I know they were not always judged so harshly, yet I can find no proof, and I dare call myself a librarian. Hey, whoa, 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 don't worry. We're gonna talk about it. You would address the people and tell them the truth of the Warriors of Light? Of the Flood? How wonderful! You have regaled me with the tale once before, but I should love to hear it again. Oh, and you may be assured that I would not come alone. Dope. Whee! Oh. The Glankles, as Jack would say. Okay, is it Ethan Shard? Let's see, where are we going next? We have 2 more people to talk to. One is down, they're both down there. Is that in the markets? Okay, that's in the markets. So if we go to the Musica Universalis markets. Whee! I love the Crystarium song. It's so good. Broggy! King Pope? Hey, King Pope! What's up, my friend? How are you doing? I see you've been doing streaming and stuff. But I haven't seen you around in a while. But I figure you've been busy. How's it going? Put on the tea. Tell me stories. Come to browse wares in the market, have you? Well, I can guarantee you'll have no trouble finding what you need, whatever it may be. Under Yulmo's new leadership, trade has never been more prosperous. That person's name is Dr. Strange. I like it. Word is that fellow from Daedalus Stoneworks has taken over as mayor. Did he really? Little wonder business is booming the way it is. I imagine it won't be long before all Novrand reaps the benefits. But you've not come to talk about the market. Something on your mind? Yeah, we're gonna have to go talk about the Warriors of Light. I see. The Exarch did mention they had something to do with your returning the night to Novrand. Alright, consider my interest piqued. Dope. Okay. Decided playing Neverwinter? I have never played Neverwinter. I've always wanted to, though. How is it? You liking it? Stream, but I'm gonna stream Winter. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's RPGs. Especially if it's got a good story, it's always good to stream. This game has an excellent story. So, I'm streaming it because I love it. People may not always like to see it, but I don't care because I'm playing it, damn it. Well, to what I owe the pleasure. Whatever it is, I must ask you to be brief. With the night returned, visitors have been flocking to the Crystarium, and I find myself busy by half. I don't mind it, though. Seeing the stairs so full of life and excitement, one can almost forget the flood ever happened. Well, about that, we're here to talk about it. The Warriors of Light? Yes, the Exarch has mentioned them before, but everyone knows them now as the Cardinal Virtues. Or are you suggesting there's more to it than that? Yep, you got my boys all wrong. Well, you've yet to steer us wrong, so I'm willing to hear what you have to say. Alright, I spoke to everyone. Now I gotta go back and speak to Alphino. But where is Alphino? Are you... He's in the etc. The fuck is that? It's by the Dosso Gate? Okay. Shit, that's easy. It's gotta get me back to a crystal. I think there's... yeah, this one over here. Dun 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 dun. Da da da. Yeah. Online medieval, it's more like World of Warcraft. Yeah, which I never got into. I tried to stay away from MMOs for the longest time until a Final Fantasy based one came out. Like all the boys are doing the story stuff right now too, so I'm trying to catch up with them so we can all do the next dungeon together. Look at all these players.
big patch drops today, and everyone's here. The whole gang is here. No, Urianji, I need to speak with Alphino. He's somewhere in there. Oh my god, there's so many people. Where's Alphino? There he is. This is my first time catching up with the game, so when a patch drops, I'm always the one left behind doing other stuff. So this is my first time seeing so many people doing the patches and stuff. It's really cool. I feel like I'm part of the world now because I'm caught up with everyone. There you are. Between the four of us, I dare say we've swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. Now we need but wait for people to gather. I'm so close to 100 subs. Well, let me prove that. I don't know why YouTube had to hide that. Why? Because we were typing in caps? But yes, I am 19 away from 100. Can you believe it? God. Because you were like one of the first people that actually started like interacting with me way
Yes,
back.
Looks to be nearly everyone.
I think when I was like, what, 30
begin,
subs, 40 subs, something like that when I started. I don't even know. 20?
Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
You want me to tell a story?
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
Indeed.
It's a good thing I wore a suit
light
today.
Of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
I should have wore something ridiculous. Nah, but I'm a classy guy and I'm a badass. Tell him about Arbert. Arbert is my best friend, and the Warriors of Lights, they're good people. They were just like me and my friends. And they didn't mean to cause the flood. And they tried to fix it. They were tricked. They didn't know. They didn't know! We didn't listen! We didn't listen! And because of that, they became villains of history. And that's not fair. It's not fair. They tried to stop the flood, but they couldn't. They gave their lives trying to. He's a cool guy, and he helped us beat Emmett Selk. He helped us save this world. He helped us bring the night back.
The Warriors of Light did all that?
Yes, they did.
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help.
Yes.
And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
They never gave up.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And they managed it too. In the end, they saved us. And we cursed their names.
Don't beat yourself up now. You guys didn't know. This is why we're holding this meeting, and so I could tell you guys.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air.
Fuck yeah. Hopefully I told it well enough. Good. We got people talking. That's all we can do. Arbert! But he's not a ghost. What is happening? What? He can't be here.
Impossible.
You see him too? Okay, good. I'm not going crazy. you can see him too? I literally just said that.
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Nay. Yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
How did he get a body? He was a
What
ghost.
in the world?
Good. Everyone's just as perplexed as I am.
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
It was Ardbert? What is going on?
That it should be the Warrior of Darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time. Though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may. People of the Crystarium! I am Ardbert. One of those you know as a Warrior of Light.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
You were dead.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I.
how?
I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass.
I don't like it.
The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when he must return to his home.
Oh shit. Well, okay. You didn't have to tell him that. Albert, why are you being like this?
Is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you
I like
who must rise.
I like that.
You who must become the new warriors of light.
What? Us? Warriors of light?
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
You're a good boy, Albert. You're a good boy. I don't know why I look so serious, though. I still think this is weird. I mean, he's saying good things. But how is he back?
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
See, Orianji thinking the same thing as I am. He's like, well, he's saying some good shit, but we don't know who this guy is, but this is not the place for us to say that, because then the people are going to get real confused.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
Alright. Is that really my pal Ardbert? I've already seen Ascian return to his own body. You know, who's to say that Ardbert couldn't do the same, but how? And suddenly like that. He helped me during the final battle.
So, that is a warrior of light of the first.
Or so he says.
I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
By whom? See, I'm like, no. It looks like him and sounds like him, but it isn't him. Something's wrong.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
He gave me his soul.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
See, he's in my heart. He's in my heart. Then who was that
Yet
guy
that
outside?
which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
What?
That he is an Ascian.
Oh my god, no! And I was just saying that about the Ascians. No!
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree.
You tell me an Ascian took his body? I mean, that's very plausible.
From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues.
Oh my god.
And if one knew where to look, Ardbert, too, would not have been difficult to find.
I wonder if it was that mysterious white cloaked figure that we saw talking to Xenos. We don't know who that person was, and if that person was wearing Ascian robes. I'm wondering if that person's the one who took Arbert's body.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus.
God damn it.
That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form, and cognizant no doubt of Emet-Selk's failure here in the first, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Fucking ass. He
Inhabiting
took my
the
friend's
flesh of
body.
the fallen. Why, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
All the fucking time.
Verily. For they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Ninfilia and the Warrior of Light.
Me.
On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. It was only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
That means they're up to something fucky.
Much by it. Emet-Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while the Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
That all happened in the previous patches. The expansions.
It must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion. Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence.
This is random, but I'm gonna change the name of the stream.
Other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Patch 5.2. 5. Oh my god. Laptop, please. 5.2 time. Changing the name of the stream because I was just like, I should let people know that I'm playing the new patch stuff. So if they don't want to see it, I don't want people to walk in here and be like, oh yeah, there's a spoiler. Okay, there we go. I've changed the name of the stream. No, it's not made for kids. Do I look like a guy who was doing stuff with kids? Anyways.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Arbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps? Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Yeah, they're up to something fucky. Don't like it. I don't like it, fam.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful.
That's right.
Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat.
He was the one that tricked them.
And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association.
Fuck my reputation.
That being the case,
I want to ruin
it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
'Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
Alphino's badass. We can trust him. He got this. He got this. Oh, some more pixel berry. Don't mind if I do. Man, this story took a big turn. I didn't expect any of this. God, it's making my head hurt. Fucking Elidibus. God, I forgot about him. Even though he caused a lot of stuff to happen in the previous expansions, I didn't expect him to come over here and dick around like that. Jeepers. You did well to dispel the falsehoods surrounding the Warriors of Light and their actions prior to the Flood, though I must say that the reappearance of Ardbert, or rather one who appropriated his identity, was a rather curious development. He's an imposter, of that there's no doubt, but to the masses he will appear as a hero returned from the grave.
After the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore, the people prayed fervently for the gods to deliver them from their plight. Prayed that these fallen heroes be born again for their sacrifices. What bitter irony.
I, for one, would like to know why Ardbert urged the people to become Warriors of Light themselves. Ere we take action, we must needs ascertain his intent. Let us pray that Master Alphino returns soon with that most essential knowledge. For now, I think it's best to apprise Thancred and Reen of our efforts. When we do confront Ardbert, we shall no doubt have need of the strength. Agreed. I think it prudent we all take measures to prepare for what's to come. Beck-Luke and I will continue our research into how we might improve the spirit vessel, that it might one day carry you home. Then I think it's time I return to the Great Wood. Until now, everything we've learned of the Ascians has been handed to us at their leisure, but that was one of Emmett Silk's unique failings. I have no reason to think Elidibus will be as forthcoming. Fortunately, I have received word from Fano that heretofore unexplored chambers have been discovered deep within the Kitana Ravel. Almet believes that the relics within tell of a great calamity that befell an ancient civilization, that of the Ascians perhaps, that they may lead us to truths we seek. Be sure to let me know how that works out. Hey, can I come too? I could come too. I wouldn't dream of going without you. Oh boy! Adventure! When you're ready, make for Fano. Almut and her sisters will be expecting us. Man, I haven't been to the Great Woods and the 12 Wood Great. I haven't been to the forest in forever. Then let us be about our tasks. Pray, give me my regards to the Sevens. This is all getting weird, but this is so. What is happening? Well, let's go to Raktika. Man, it's been a long time. To Fano.
Haven't been to this danky Kang tree top ass village in forever. And of course, another bundle of players here doing some more story stuff. The boys were saying that they were playing until the next dungeon opened up, so that's what I'm going to get to, so that way we can join up and do it together. Welcome, allies of Ronka. We have accomplished much since you last came. With the Light Warden dead and its minions dispersed, we have at last reclaimed our hunting grounds near Raktika Falls. It was there that we discovered more ruins. Although we ran afoul of no traps while exploring its halls, we determined that the innermost chambers were warded by magic. We were all in agreement. Before any investigation could proceed, you should be summoned. We are grateful that you did. From what you have told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom my comrades and I seek can be found within. This wisdom could prove invaluable, for we may soon face a foe whose greatest asset is our ignorance. I see. Then it's good that you have come, for Ronka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge and understanding. And it is our duty to ensure that you and yours do not want for either. That said, we must proceed with caution. To have reached the inner chambers unmolested suggests a more formidable deterrent yet lies within. Come now, surely any threat sleeping within the ruins pale in comparison to those we have faced thus far. This is not a game, sister. You should not be so eager to run headlong into danger. Oh, and who was it pining to the return of our allies that we might venture into the ruins, clutching her staff at night, wishing it were... You promised not to tell! Then I suggest we be going. Get back here! Oh, these sisters, they haven't changed a bit. Remind me, exactly how old are you and your sisters? On second thought, perhaps it's for the better, I do not know. Pray forgive their overzealous nature. None save we three have been privileged to escort you and yours into the ruins and bear its witness to its secrets. Their hearts now burn with a curiosity that is not easily satiated. Please, you needn't apologize. As a seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well their enthusiasm, and if not for your sedulous efforts to protect the ruins, we would not be afforded this opportunity. Speaking of which, I believe I've kept you away from the ruins long enough. Come, let us make for the Kitana Ravel. I'm gonna get my new suit dirty. I'm okay with that. What? There's a side quest here? Why don't I have that side quest? Hold on. Hold on. Why don't I have that side quest? Some people have the card from Final Fantasy 15, which is awesome. My brother has it. I never got it because I wasn't playing this game around that time. I didn't have time and I had too many life things going on. What's this side quest? What is this side quest? Seems eye to eye. Ah, okay. I don't have to do it. I'll save it for my other classes when I need more quests to help me level. Anyway, let's go speak with Almit. Where are you, Almit? You're at that dungeon, which is over there. Alright. Give me a mount. I guess I could do mount relay. Mount relay. I want one of that cool song. I want a cool song. That's fine. I'll take my verb. Man, it seems like so long ago I was here, but it really wasn't.
Oh, this looks like a dungeon. It is most strange for these halls to be left unguarded. Have care when breaking the seal on the chamber door. Danger surely awaits us on the other side. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Oh, it's a level sync thing. That means it's just one player. I guess I don't need to go with the boys just yet. Plus, it's story time. Pop some popcorn, grab your favorite beverage, and sit the fuck down.
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast.
You've got to say that again.
Though that much is plain from its proportions.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed.
Oh, you sisters. You silly, silly sisters.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
The sealed door lies ahead. As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism.
What you thinking, girl?
Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone.
Tend to some uncharted shit.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly.
Like the sisters are about to do?
Wait!
Don't touch it! Abu, no!
What? But I only... What is happening?
Oh, fuck. Oh, God, it's real.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It lives!
Why am I not surprised?
He's told.
Prepare yourselves.
Joel's like, God damn it. Oh, God. Ew. Whoa, shit. Hey, what? Oh, me too. Where am I? Oh, what the fuck? What the? Oh, what? What in the name of fuckery? You're gonna play games with me? Fine, I'll play your game. What is going on? Clear the trial, Ronka. You trespass, mortal, upon sacred ground. In retribution, 4 souls I have bound. Yet to heroes proven learned and wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. Oh, this is like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Darby, if you would see the first there set free, answer me these riddles 3. Oh God. Deft of paw, with kin do I vie. Though sought apart, betterment of the whole do our efforts descry. What am I? Deft of paw, with kin do I vie. Though sought apart, betterment of the whole do our efforts descry. I don't even know what a colibri is. Is it the corral? Oh, 'twas the Opopo. I don't even know what that is. No! That means I failed. Huh. With fearsome fang, I travel with pack. Together we find harmony, and thus for peace our land does not lack. With fearsome fang, you travel in pack. Okay, wolf statue. What riddle did you discern, and thus to you a soul returns? It's gonna be how many people help me with the battle. On my belly do I crawl, but my strength, prosperity reign within our home. Are you snack? Is there a snack? There's a snack right over here. It's a snack. Give me my friends back. I already fucked up once. Hooray, another friend. Desire you that which I yet claim, then we shall play another game. Give me a stola back! A test of mind and memory, choose wisely, and yet you may all go free. Oh no, don't do that to me. I don't want to do memory stuff. Twixt these talismans hide friend and foe. Choose your companions well, or sorrow no. What? Oh. Huh? What? Oh, is this like a memory match game? What am I, 5? Oh, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that, isn't it? Istola! Yay! I did it! I got Stola back. I gotta get that other girl back. Oh, I don't wanna accidentally summon. Nope, don't wanna do that. I'm cheesing it. I know I'm cheesing it. I don't give a fuck. Good lord. Some meaning to the arrangement? Why would there be? Haha, there's the last friend. Yay! I did the thing! Yet there remains one child you must pass. What? Fuck, you're gonna fight us? shining the earth, I would first take a measure of your worth. Yeah, we're gonna fight. Alright. Put 'em up. Square up, chaps. Time to give a 2 bees and a biscuit. Let's do it, fam. You guys gonna wait for me to do it? Alright. Hey, raccoon! Hey, at least you tried. I can't fault you for that. Oh god. You're just saying welcome, my friends. Sparkles! Can I... I don't know if... I assume I can throw cards on them. Oh no! What happened? Oh no! Shilova, hurry! We have to save... Yes, save me! I'm stuck in the fucking chains! Look, DPS did their job. Which one of you is the spear person? You. Here's a card. Can I... I'm not even sure what happened. I'll just put some regen on you guys. Oh shit, what kind of... You dick. You cock knocker. I've got divination. Square up, everyone. I don't know who's tanking right now. God damn it. Need to get away from their bubbles. Is it? Okay. Umit is the physical warrior, so she will get my physical cards. Stola. Simon. Everyone stay here for a second. Looks like Simon's a white mage. That's good. So technically we have 2 healers. Some PM cereal. Fuck no. Cereal's good at all times. I fucking love cereal. Reinforcements, leave them to me. Get him all, Mitt. That's because you're DPS. Sparkles! Yeah, get mad at the healer. Get mad at the healer like you always do. Favorite cereal? Man, that is a loaded question, and there's not enough time on this earth to have a stream long enough to discuss my favorite cereals. I love way too many of them. I will say though, I'm one of those people. I can't stand marshmallow cereals though. Ugh. No thank you. My favorite cereal is probably gonna be like Cookie Crisp or Frosted Flakes. There's too many good ones though. You can't simply choose one. I love too many. I love them all. Just not with marshmallows. Stellar Explosion! I like the fact that you have titties. It's like, why do you have titties? For what purpose? For what purpose? You're gonna have little children, and you're gonna Cookie Crisp, right? Cookie Crisp, so dang, it's so good. I love so many cereals though, but that's one I tend to buy a lot of. And the one I become the most sad is if I run out. So that might be my favorite, I don't know.
Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite.
That's pretty polite, I guess.
Now, what have we learned?
No, Cookie Crisp wants one, right? Shit, same. I'm upset now.
Ah, we were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
She says with a smile. She's adorable. Look at this Uncharted shit. I know Uncharted wasn't the first game to do this.
Heroes deserved slumber.
Shreddies? No, I don't know what that is, but that sounds very UK. I like it. It sounds like what we have, like frosted shredded wheat or something like that. Maybe that's the equivalent.
A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
She is Vis. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna? A legendary hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I for one always believed.
Oh, you.
I wonder. By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
Tiuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
Oh. Send a pic? Yes.
Not less than.
Show me a European food.
In which case, none of this is mere coincidence. A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the Source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might. Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel? Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot?
It does. It's the story between Zodiac and Heidelin. If you guys saw me do the
final
Amarod dungeon
days.
before, you saw that stuff.
If, as the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger?
Perhaps.
The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory, but if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided... It would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar. I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence.
That's not how Phoenix Wright would do it.
Still, I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot.
Then you must recall Emmett Silk's dying request.
Remember us.
Dun 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 dun.
History is learned, not lived.
Let me see these shreddies.
We have always protected the tales of Ronka.
Shreddies!
Just as we have protected this place. But
Yeah,
we're mindful of what our mothers taught us.
We have something that's kind of like this. It's called shredded wheat. The shape's different. I think there is a chocolate variation. I think there's a strawberry variation too, but it looks kind of like that. But we don't have anything like that. That's so awesome. It's made by Nestle too, just not for America. Interesting. I love shit like
We
that.
see the past through our own eyes and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions cannot fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently.
True.
We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin. But we have disturbed Tuna long enough. Fanau will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
Back to Fanau then. Very interesting. By your pensive expression, I take it the tomb has given you much to think about. That is well. In time, the knowledge you have gleaned will lead to understanding, thus arm you for what is to come. Before you leave, however, I would speak again of the teachings of our forebears, of histories learned, not lived. The legend of Tiuna and her exploits have been told countless times over the centuries, yet as it is handed from one generation to the next, the story changes. With each telling of the tale, there are new flourishes, details changed or lost. We can never truly know how she lived, or we were not there to see it, for we were not there to see it. But we are here now to bear witness to your life. We have seen the change that you have wrought, the echoes that endure long after you were gone. And though it too will change in time, I swear to you, we shall do our best to preserve your story. Yeah, 'cause I'm a badass. Thanks. I hope you forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own, but I think it goes without saying that we can never misspeak of your heroism. Perish the thought, as long as we're here, there are none living among the V's who will not know of all you have done for Norvrent. We are not deserving of such reverence, but we are grateful all the same. You can be certain that we have our own tales to tell of the great guardians of Ratika and the ruins of Ronka. I pray for your safe travels then. As ever, we shall await your return with open arms. This was a nice little side quest adventure. We get to see our rabbit-eared friends once again. Although we've learned naught of the Ascians, the insight we gained into the Echo made our trip worthwhile. Before we return to the Crystarium, however, there's a small matter I would attend to in Slitherbow. Might it trouble you to come with me? Fuck yeah. Thank you. After we arrive, we shall have a brief word with Runar. I like seeing all the different mounts and stuff that people come in with. Oh, I guess now we gotta go to Slitherbow. Slitherbow. That's not far from here. Let's teleport! Pew! Yeah, big shreddies. Shredded wheat be hella sweet. I wish we had a cool name for ours. Like shreddies. No, we have frosted shredded wheat. What's like a plain fucking American names? Hey, it's Runar. I haven't seen you in forever.
Shilova, it's so good to see you. You've arrived at the most opportune time. I was preparing a pot of my famous stew. Come, I will ready a place for you.
Oh, sweet. I want some stew. I'm sorry, Runar, but we haven't that.
Please, I insist. It won't take a minute.
He's in love with this Shtola. I ship him. My apologies, Shilova. Since our return to the Crystarium will be delayed. Yeah, but for stew. But perhaps only for a bit. If you assist me with my work. I say work, but it's rather more of a chore. I must clean my chambers here in Slitherbow from top to the bottom. If you'd be so kind as to go and fetch a broom from Esgir, we might finish before Runar's done cooking. We came here to clean your room? What kind of side quest is this? This is the life of a hero, I guess.
A broom for Master Matoya? I cannot imagine why she would have need of such a thing, but here you are. It is old, but sturdy and sure to suffice.
Thanks.
It's sweeping time! We're gonna sweep, sweep, sweep!
God, that game forever changed my view of sweeping. I mean, I can't do any kind of sweeping or anything without saying that in my head now. Whether at home or at work. Are you? Oh. You must be in here. Look at all the other players in here. I trust Esgir was able to find a broom for us. Yep. There you go. Well worn. Good. This would prove difficult otherwise. Though I must say, I think I did rather well for not having a broom thus far. Having to use a broom thus far. This chocobo has some badass barding. Is that Sin Eater barding? Fuck. I want some cool barding like that for my chocobo. Yes, well, you weren't buried beneath a veritable avalanche of books when you entered here, were you? Right. Anyway, it's time that I finish cleaning with the help of that broom. Are you gonna do like Mickey Mouse and enchant it so it sweeps by itself? That's what Master Matoya did. Yeah, you're gonna do it. Of course you are. Because you are a wizard. Like me. And why would we do things if we can make things do stuff for us anyways? You didn't honestly think I'd do it the old-fashioned way. That broom is more than capable of sweeping by itself. Or rather will be. Time to rise, to swish and sweep. A tidy chamber you must keep. To this task you shall be bound, until no dust is to be found. Nice. Nice and clean. I like that. In this one particular respect, I have no objections in following Master Matoya's footsteps. You're pretty good at it. In future, I may need you to remind me the pursuit of knowledge does not preclude other equally important duties, such as maintaining clean quarters for said pursuit. I would dearly miss this place. These people. Aww. He's gonna be sad that she's gonna leave.
Master Matoya? Pardon the interruption, but the stew is ready.
He's not gonna like that. Hold on, are Frosty's Frosted Flakes? I think so. Do you guys also have Tony the cartoon tiger on your Frosted Flakes like we do? Is something troubling you? You've been rather quiet.
No, everything's fine, I assure you. It's been a long day, is all.
I see. Ichola, thank goodness you're here, still here. Oh, it's the guys. I didn't know who it was. Alphino, I thought you were following Ardbert. And why is Alice here? I was, though I'm sad to say I lost track of him shortly after entering these woods. He seems determined to traverse every ilm of Norvrant in his quest to spread the truth of the Warriors of Light and the Flood. And it seems news of your address at the Crystarium precedes him at every destination, making his task all the more simple. Nice. You like the story I told. It remains to be seen to what end he encourages the people to become Warriors of Light themselves. But there is no denying that his words have struck a chord with many. Yeah, Tony the best tiger, okay. Scared you wouldn't have Tony? Yes, we have Tony the tiger. Yes, okay, good. Good. But also, they're called Frosties. We have Frosted Flakes. Not nearly as endearing as Frosty sounds. Well, we're all agreed that this is just another ASCII employee, yes? They've commandeered corpses before and to no good end. I see no reason to think this time is any different, especially when it's that of a fallen warrior of light. I doubt we'll learn more if we remain a step behind. His next destination is, in all likelihood, Slitherbow. Here? Alice, are you certain you should be here? If you're concerned about Halric and the others, you needn't be. The treatment's going well, but progress is slow and exhausting for all of us. The best thing I can do now is let them rest. So, I believe we were about to discuss how to arrange a meeting with our would-be Warrior of Light. Yay, Alice's back! Before visiting any towns or villages, Ardbert would hunt down and slay a nearby sin eater to earn the locals' trust. Our best chance of getting ahead of him is to find one before he does. Thankfully, Thancred and Reen have returned from the empty and have taken up the search. Reen believeth one may lurk beneath the boughs of the woven oath. Well, then that's when we start our search.
Master Matoya! A warm bowl of stew will be awaiting your return.
I look forward to it. Aww. He loves her, but he knows she's gotta go do important things. That's another good tiger. He is also best tiger. If Norvrent had Frosted Flakes, then I think he'd be on the cover. Let's check with Thancred. Well, let's get ourselves a ride. Boreas! The side quest here? Ah, with the snakes. Okay, that's right. I'm saving that for my other class. I'm already maxed out, so there's no point in me doing any classes. I can't gain any experience. So I'm saving it for my white mage and my black mage and the other classes I do. Ah, damn it, he already killed this one. Again. But wait, Thancred and Reen. Have Coke Santa on Christmas? Yes, we do. Coke Santa and Coke Polar Bears.
If you were hoping to vent your frustrations on our Issa friend here, I can only apologize.
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
That suits our purpose perfectly. Now we need only wait for Ardbert to arrive.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the empty?
We were, and are, but we can hardly ignore the rest of the world. So we thought we might see how things were coming along. From what we can gather, the answer is strangely.
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
It is heartening to have all present.
Isn't it? The fam's together.
Indeed. We will be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
Let's hope they do, for the sake of the stream.
Our quarry has come.
It seems I've lost this particular race.
Who are you? You're not my friend.
Well, though I suppose it's only fair.
My friend is dead and inside my heart.
When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it?
You're an imposter.
But where are my manners? I wouldn't be here were it not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks.
Extend a friendly fist. Ask whether he wishes Seto were here. Ooh.
Poor fellow. He will be sorely missed.
Indeed, Ardbert. Yeah, Seto's not dead. You're not him. Oh boy. I thought you were supposed to be good at this. I don't care. Who the fuck are you?
Very well. Let us forego this pretense.
I knew it. You are not my friend.
After all, it was never you that I needed to deceive.
Elizabeth?
Yes, it is I. Elizabeth.
God damn it.
Through your time in Emet-Selk's imitation of our home, I dare say you have gained a better understanding of my role since last we met. Not that it matters.
We understand your role, emissary, but not your goal. What is it that you seek to achieve?
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but another Ascian, no different in nature or purpose from the rest, you are welcome to do so.
Once, I would have said your goal was destruction alone. Now I understand that you fight for something you love, just as we do. Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emet-Selk's final words. Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be worthy of your consideration.
I have a feeling Elizabeth doesn't care.
Emet-Selk.
Here it comes.
How very unlike you to err so gravely.
There it is.
That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable. But I had thought you above such weakness. Mayhap you thought the same. Would that I had been present to offer correction. But I shall do so now, as is my duty, and return all to its proper course. As for you, look at yourselves. Look at your history. Look back 100 short years to how your greatest warriors were undone. And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are. Naught has changed.
You don't know me.
You fail, and you fail, and you learn nothing. Allow that which is most important to slip through your fumbling fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again, and you would remember us. You do forget yourselves. There is no common ground to be found between you and I. Nor do I require any.
You sound like David.
I have my
bro.
duty.
Well. You've got polar bear. You have a mini fridge? More importantly, you are a classy guy.
Wait!
Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin the moment. Great. He's gonna be the next big bad in the next expansion, no doubt.
Well, we have confirmed the identity of our foe at least. And 'tis safe to say his objective is the rejoining.
Yeah, the
But
thing
we
that we
still
tried to
have
stop to do.
no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light upon these mysteries. Whether we are to exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little. Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself. In this, we would be best served going directly to his home, much as Emmet Selk came to ours.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of Emmet Selk's memory. I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored. Given the vastness of the Tempest, I should not be surprised were there more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside.
As long as you don't make me do any more chores. I say in jest, but if there's aught to be learned, I want to know.
A man after my own heart.
Ah, yeah. You know.
Assuming we are all in agreement, then I suggest we first pay a visit to the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where more ruins are to be found, it is them.
To the Ondo, then. Playing my song. Da, 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 da. Oh boy, you got anything for piety? Ooh, yep, the pixie berry cheesecake. Yum. My brother said he's been playing, he just now got to the dungeon. He said it takes a long time. I would say, but a lot of story's been happening. Alphino has the right of it. Let's pay a visit to the Ondo. We should speak with Tolshilth first. As chieftain, he is doubtless privy to a great many secrets. Fine, keep your secrets. Quest accepted! Let's go to the Ondo Cups. In the bottom of the ocean. The pretend ocean. Here we go. Can I play some Phoenix Wright later? Yes, probably. I'm gonna see, because I don't know how long all this stuff is taking, but I did want to play some Phoenix Wright later on. I am off the next couple days though, so definitely if I don't get to play it today, I do have the next couple days. I don't work until Friday. I don't have a lot of hours this week, which is not good. Unless, of course, they call me in like they do, so we'll see. But yeah, so if I get to a point where we get to a stopping point or always gotta eat or something, then yeah, I do want to stream some Phoenix Wright because that shit's getting good. I didn't want to talk to things right now. I wanted to talk to Tolshuth. I have sent for no fitness ones. Perhaps you instead come seeking something of us. The Ondo, as you can see, are fish people. Ruins, which your kind have yet to explore. I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I am afraid that we can spare none to guide you there. And what circumstances are these? Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores of Minriri liver. They must be replenished with haste. The Benthos, a particularly violent tribe of Ondo, if I recall. A band of bottom feeders. We all lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it, when they prey upon your kind. But do not be fooled, they care not whom they harm. Would that we had the warriors to challenge them. This is not the first time they have stolen from us. There is no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. Fetch quest. It seems a fitting payment for vital information, does it not? Moreover, we can argue that employing Bismarck to reach these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by the changing climes. Damn it. One girl, well, we certainly can't leave him like that. I thought you might say that. You've never been one to miss an opportunity to help. Reclaiming the stores it is, then. We would be grateful beyond words if you did. The Benthos have surely taken the livers back to their flounder's floor, but be warned, there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. Then we'll have to care not to draw their attention, shall we? I'm guessing the dungeon that he's going to lead us to is going to be the dungeon that the boys are waiting for me for. Me being the healer and all that. Alright, where's the founder's floor? Oh shit, it's an area I've never been to before? Oh man, there's actually a few places around here I haven't uncovered. Oh my god. Really? Really? This is weird. Hey, yo! I can't fly. Why can't I fly? Haven't I gotten all the plate? Haven't I gotten all the... Oh my god, I haven't gotten all the... Oh my god. I haven't gotten all the Aether Currents here. Great, now I might have to do that. There's this one close by here. Because I rushed through this area when I was playing Stormblade because I was trying to catch up to the friends. Yep. Piranha! How was CC's? Was it as good as I remember it? They closed down our CC's years and years ago. I miss it. It was dope. It's like right around here. Via the Reaper. 24 almost to the east? What the fuck? Is it up higher? Or is it inside the cave? These voices telling me where to go. And there you go! Because it's certainly not out here. And it's not going to be around here unless I can go higher. Ah, maybe I can. This is something I should have done a long time ago. Kill it! Yeah! Yeah! Okay, it's not gonna be up there then. It's gotta be up in that lid. No! Oh. Things to be up on the well. Oh, that didn't mean no good. Where is it? Is 37 yards to the east? Is it up there? And how am I supposed to get it? It'd be great if I could fly, but I need to get it so I can fly. I just wanted to get this one because it was close by. Might be inside here. God, this bad thing's to the southwest. So you want me to? Oh no! Oh, that's my horse. I love my horse. Just time for the sweet guitar solo. Dun, dun, dun. For the last time. No, don't look at me, you fucking nerds. Leave me alone. I'm not here for you. I am here for the 8th occurrence. To the southeast. Ah, there you are. I had to go through the cave. Oh, the other one's pretty close to here. Oh. I've also got some TMNT arcade gaming. Fuck yeah, dude. Man. That's awesome. You know, friends are power cliche? That's my favorite cliche. It's like every anime I ever watch. It's my favorite cliche when they're like, I got the power of friendship. I'm like, yeah. That's goddamn right. See, you have a CC's Pizza and it's got a TMNT arcade machine. Fuck shit. I'm so jealous. We don't have cool. We don't have it. We don't have it anymore. Even when we did, I don't think it had the TMNT arcade. It had some arcades, but they were lame. Southwest. It's around here. I need to do this because if I'm going to be running around this area, I'll be damned. I'm going to have to walk everywhere. I want to fly to the northeast. Is it around? Oh, it must be around here, I assume. There it is. Absorb it. Slurp, slurp. Num, 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 num. Ooh. Please. Ah, you're 2 hours ahead of me. It is 3:34 for me. Oh, the next one's far. It's far. How many of these did I miss? My dumbass. This is my punishment. It's gonna be around that. Looks like someone else had the same idea. Oh shit, there's a sightseeing point here. Don't mind if me do's. I'll take that. But also, then to the east. Perhaps I came a little too far. Rule 34, no! No, Rule 34! I don't want it. I don't want it unless it's something sexy. But most of the time, it is not. Whoops. Wrong button. Just threw myself off my horse. Ooh, cool. Okay, we're almost there. It should be right around here. Or it's probably inside this cave. Bet. Fucking bet. It's in here. Oh, I know your ass is in here. I know your ass is in here. For the last time. Dun 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 dun. For the last time. Probably where that person is. Yep. Aha! Good thing I saw him right before he left. Absorb the current. Smells like kiwis. Shit, there's still more? God damn it. Alright, let's keep going. I'm committing. I'm committing. I gotta do this if I want to fly in this area. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm busy. To the south. Almost there. Oh my god. It's right outside this guy's workshop. I was there for a story not so long ago. I could have gotten it all this time. Let's get some refreshing rainfall on my face. Yay! More? Oh my god. Oh, it's so far! It's so far! It's not gonna be over there. Shit. You see, this is the problem. This is the problem because I gotta walk everywhere. Alright, let's see. Give me another mount. Give me another mount. I like this mount because it looks like this thing's carrying me. It's good. It's good. It's my cool nightmare horse. It doesn't have a cool song. Boko-kun! I have not summoned thee. Boko! Oh my god, really? 3 times in a row? Fuck it. Give me my Suffolk lantern. Sophia. It's got a cool song now. Leave me alone. Oh, didn't want to do that. No, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm shy. Okay. God, it's gonna be like... I'm gonna have to... Oh my god. I'm gonna have to like... walk like all the way over there. It's so far. Leave me alone! I'm not here to deal with you guys. I'm here to do stuff that I should have done a long time ago. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Leave me alone! Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Southwest? Southwest? Oh, fuck me in the ass, then I have to go that way. Na, na, dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Can I really? No. Can I? No. Yeah. Fanfiction mode. I'm all for fanfiction mode. That depends if it's gonna be Rule 34 and what that Rule 34 is about. No! Gonna get me banned. How do I get down there? Dun, dun, dun. What, was I just not allowed to go across this bridge? I gotta find a different bridge to cross? There's no other bridge to cross. What was that supposed? I am Confucian. Where's this supposed cross bridge that you're showing me here? That showed me nothing. But this squishy ass root. It's gross. There's another player. Maybe we should follow them. Maybe they're doing the same thing as I am. He doesn't have the wind upgrade though. He's slow. I'm faster. Then again, if this is his first time running through this place, he's probably doing what I should have done the first time I came to this place. So I can't really make fun of him. Okay, is there gonna be another place that I can enter from? Leave me alone! I will destroy you. Let's see what's up here. Maybe there's some kind of bridge. I'm not saying it doesn't look like it's really connected though. It's not connected. It's like this person's stuck too. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. God, this map is so misleading. It's making me mad. I can go back through the city and go out that way. Oh my god. Probably have to do that. Bet. Ah, let me go to city. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Just gotta go back all the way through this fucking city. This is where the final place was of Shadowbringers. The Asian city. As Emmett Selk remembers it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah, I had to go this way. Interesting. Shwink. And up I go. And then continue. Talk to the reaper. Whoa. Smells like it should actually be right over here. How did I miss it on the way to the fucking city then? How did I miss it? What was I doing? I know I was in a rush, but... Come on, Shilova-kun, play the game. Southwest? Oh, there it is. I did it! Nigga fly! Thank fucking God. That was painful. No more now. The world is my clam. I could see all the places I'm not supposed to see, like up here. And I can cover the rest of the map too. That shit bothers me, but I couldn't do anything about it. Dun, dun, dun. My, this place is high. Dun, 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 dun. Uncover the Caliban Gorge. I discovered a new area. I think I should switch back to my white mage so I could, like, get experience for uncovering those lands. But then I'd be level 50 and then something that's level 80 will come and smack the shit out of me. And I could fly no level higher. Oh, then what am I supposed to... Then what am I supposed to do? Okay, well now I can probably go back to there, and I can just fly from the Ondo Cups, like the game probably wanted me to do. So here we go. Yeah, it's like magic pendule or something. I'm waiting for them to make a game like that. So Dreams just came out for PS4, and I need to get that game so I can make my own games. It'll be amazing. It's like Dreams is like my dream game. Like it's a game that's made for me. I hate that I'm broke and I can't get it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Is that a rare monster? It is a rare monster. Oh shit. I could call the voice so we could fight it together. But I'm not gonna. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Woo! Oh, you guys are the bad guys that stole the livers. Well, I'm flying through. I'm gonna steal all your boyfriends. Oh, hey, Stola. I'm gonna cheese it and just fly through, okay? I'm just gonna cheese it and fly through. I don't want to fight these things. I'm level 80. I don't have to fight things. I'm not gonna get experience from it. It's a waste of my time. There we go. Hey, Thancred. What you found there? Touching stuff, touching stuff, touching stuff. Dusting your hand into each sack in turn, you find it all filled with wheat down to the bottom. You also find raw meat is unpleasantly pointy. So is this it or not? Oh, it's not. Oh, it's gonna be one of these around here. Okay. I don't want to fight anything. Climbing cask. On cursory sniff, you detect a faint aroma of fresh oranges, a far cry from the rather memorable scent of the liver. Okay. Oh, there's... I was looking for you. You have a rad song, too. Bedraggled box. Let's see what's in here. Box is filled with assorted vegetables. Liver is not a vegetable. You're not wrong. Orianji, did you find anything over here? Nothing over here. Okay, it's not that, it's not that, it's not that. Then what is it? Could it be one of those small rooms, then? Can I even go into these rooms? Okay, I can. Hey, here's Reen. Hey, Reen. What are you doing? Oh, she's playing with something small. How very cute and like Reen. Final Fantasy VI world map song, because I'm using Final Fantasy VI mech. Aha! A bulbous bag. What's in here? What's in here? What's in here? From the squelching noise they make when prodded, the vile stench, you conclude these bags are bristling with livers. Brilliant. Found them. Touching each sack. Yeah, damn right. These sacks are squelchy. Are those them? Yep. They smell bad and they're squelchy. Perhaps you've deduced this already, but it seems the Benthos have been raiding Collusion storehouses as well as those of the Ondo. Oranges, pumpkins, wheat. You don't think they're trying to summon something, do you? But we can discuss this after we see the livers safely back to Tul's Ath. It wouldn't do good to keep him in suspense. Yeah, whenever creatures or these different tribes of beastmen around, whenever they collect a whole bunch of certain foods and stuff, they always seem to end up summoning one of the eidolons for us to fight. Or icons, or yeah, primals. Ooh, are they gonna add a new primal fight soon then? What would it be for this area? They already have Leviathan. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm relieved to see you unspeared. Here's your smelly ass livers. Take them. I don't want them. They're gross. Our precious livers. I knew you would not fail. We also found all manner of foodstuffs from Kalusha and the Founder's Floor. Tell me, Tulsath, does that seem odd to you? It is brazen, to be sure. I'm reminded of rumors that I'd heard recently concerning a rash of thefts from collusion warehouses. The perpetrators enter in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realized what has happened. The Humorian army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Perhaps the reason they have struggled so is that their quarry is off to sea. The true question, then, is what we mean to do about it. Much as I would like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. If I may, I believe that the ruins are, in fact, key to the Benthos' plans. Is that so? These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We have seen signs that the Benthos are preparing to claim them with all haste. We could not fathom why, but in light of the knowledge they have been stockpiling resources. It is clear that the Queen will soon give birth. They require space to raise their young, and food for both Queen and hatchlings to thrive. Well, you can hardly fault them for that. Under normal circumstances, perhaps, but conditions in the Tempest are far from suitable for spawning. Its resources barely able to sustain our current population. There is only one reason they would disregard this. They seek to build an army, and with it take revenge upon the Finless. It is not a surprise. They came to us long ago seeking allies for the cause. We rebuffed them, of course. The suffering of others will not serve as balm to their own. Their queen, however, desires only bloodshed, and will gladly send her children to die in our stead. If they're planning to wage war, then that changes matters considerably. Indeed. I doubt that this can be resolved without violence, but perhaps with a show of force we can convince them to see reason before the die is cast. I would rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we travel to the illuminated lands, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes. Once you reach its depths, go deeper still. You will see a monstrous structure there upon the sea floor. That you have come to us now is the will of the Ancient Ones. They have guided you here so that you may drive out the usurpers, those who seek to use their magnificent creations with vile purpose. I have no doubt they will show you the way forward. I'm afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. If what we seek lieth deeper still, beyond Amarat, I will call upon the assistance of another. Alright, is this done? Do I get to unlock the next dungeon finally? Now that I've done your little fetch quest, and now that I did take that big detour and unlock the wine in this area. Ooh, materia. Though our course has been decided, to pursue it we must needs beseech the aid of a friend. I speak of Bismarck. Pray, follow me to Sullen so that we may seek an audience with him once more. Bismarck's a summon from Final Fantasy V as well. He's a giant whale. Why can't I move? Okay. Speak to Uyan, Jane, and Sullen. It's a good thing I locked fly. Oh, I could fly there anyways. It's fine. To Fort Job. Here we go. Fanfic hero, right? Oh god. Just keep Rule 34 out of it. I'm trying not to get banned before I'm at 100. Dun, 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 dun. Alright then, let's go. If Shilova-kun was gonna live anywhere, it'd be here, because everything's purple. That lovely Shilova-kun purple. Just like my chocobo and just like my hair. See that big ol' island over there? That's Bismarck. It always makes me think of Bismarcky. You got what I need. But you say I'm just a friend. But you say I'm just a friend. Dun 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 dun. Disorienting camera spins. Let me guess, is Orianji down here? Yep. And of course, other players. There will not be any Maya Cross Piranha Plant Rule 34 fanfic in here. No, I will ban people. No, keep it out. No. No. That doesn't even count as bestiality, does it? I mean, it's a plant. Like, what would that be called? Plantiology? Hang on. I'm texting my brother. 'Cause he's like, once you get to the fish people, you can just skip what they're saying. It's just filler. Just get to Bismarck. Bismarck's where the dungeon starts. And I'm like, God damn it, I just got to Bismarck. Wish I had known that I would have skipped. Out of kin, I myself shall proceed on foot. He doesn't like to swim. You perfected your technique then. He and Alphino, they don't like to swim. Just so, the water will be glass beneath my feet, and provided purchase, fragile yet true, watch closely. Oh, I certainly shall. Forgive me, but would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? Aye, 'twould be a pity if you drowned, truly. Urianji does not swim. Oh, hush. I'm sure it'll be brilliant. Come on, Jesus. Walk on that water. He's like, fuck swimming. I'll just walk on the water. Oh, he did it. He's done it. Incredible. Look at you go, Urianji. Hopefully he can keep it up, or else he's gonna... Uh-oh. Urianji! Oh, for the love of... It's like One Piece. You got devil fruit power, you can't swim. Mine apologies. The technique requires the purest of focus, and mine was lacking. To perfect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the Fauth, and with their aid, mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. Just learn to fucking swim like the rest of us, Urianji. I know not why I cannot repeat it. I thought saw you waver a bit towards the end there. Perhaps you were simply tired? Tancred? Uh-oh. Is it because your bodies are here in this world? It's nothing to worry about. Only a dizzy spell. Though it may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Because you guys have been here the longest. Thankfully, we have an alternative. A wonderful little invention, I'm certain you'll agree. It's called a boat. Try it. Try the boat. Try the boat. No hentai in here. No. No. I will block messages. I will stop this story before it even begins. I'll petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray my diplomacy proveth more effective than mine experimental magics. Yes, doth. You got what I need. Thy kindness is boundless to the depths, serene one. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Remove them and I will take you below. God damn it, you're gonna make me do another quest? With all haste shall it be done. So, did he agree? Aye, though I agreed to a favor in kind. Regrettably, 'tis not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck hath asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Alas, one must needs die beneath the surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me not. Oh, for heaven's sake, is that all? Shilova and I are more than capable of that. What? With the Koji's blessing, we have done with it in moments. Better than standing here and listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right, you take the left. Now go. Alize and I were blessed by the turtle people, so we can swim and breathe underwater. That happened back in Stormblood. I am in your debt. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. God damn it. And in we go! Under the sea. Time for some Subnautica. Looks like these other players doing the same thing. Gross. Barnacles are gross. Getting my new suit all wet. There, you good? Chocobo? What are you doing here? Why does it keep summoning Bokoku? All the summons, all the fucking mounts that I have, it keeps bringing my Chocobo up. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. At least that was fast. That was unnecessary. God, drag it out more. Why don't you? Jesus. Yes, yes, sure, sure. My God. God damn it, chat. God damn it. Another did this favor for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. When I grew itchy, I stirred, but he was not afraid. No. He asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he dove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace away from the people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was, brief though it always is. But I remember him and how he laughed when we flew. I remember how when he slept, I too slept that day, and many days since. But the light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs, and together we fly. And I am here. I am awake. It feels good to speak and be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I would gladly teach thee the language of man. Thank you, little friend, but it is time I grant you your request. But first, I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I would not have you struck by errant debris. So this island was named for a man. How easily the past is forgotten. Seems to be a theme. He passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history like so many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what he said, or shall we all just stand about making vague and mysterious allusions? While he maketh ready to deliver us unto our destination, Bismarck bade us wait for him on the shore of Kalusha. That is all? It feels that there were more to it. There was a heartfelt story in there too. Indeed there was, but it hath no bearing on the task at hand. I shall so be glad to share it with you, the rest of you anon. Fine. Later then. If Bismarck requires time to prepare, might I suggest a short respite? For Uyanje and Thancred in particular. I require no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Mine was but a momentary lapse in concentration. Worry not on my account. You mustn't push yourself so. Please rest. For me? Oh, alright, if you insist. You too, Shilova. You've been running yourself ragged. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. You can't argue with Reen. I'm not dumb. In that case, I leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the Split Hull Anon. Word of advice, never let it show. When she realizes she struck a nerve, she remembers. By the gods, she remembers. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know of a place in Solon that's better for it than most. Come with me. If I have to keep approving these comments... then that means... you guys are saying things that you shouldn't. Oh, we're gonna hang out at the bar with Thancred. Is it bros bonding time? I think it's bro bonding time. Yeah, bro bonding time. I like it. To hear her speak, you'd think I'm on my deathbed. But at 12, I wish that girl wouldn't weigh so much. Thy countenance belies thy words, Master Thancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I'm here under protest. Though I can't say I mind the view. It is a nice view. It's pretty. This game's pretty. Despite them not being able to update the graphics because the PC version would get fucked if they did. And vice versa. But it still looks good. Even though this game came out like 2014. Or something like that. 2011? And if the abundance of anglers is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Should we try our hands at it? Help! Someone! Quickly! Damn it, we were having bro bonding time. It's Nightshade! We were attacked on the road from the Crystarium! Barely escaped with me life! I suppose we might have predicted this. You mean your help? For free? Thank you! If I recall correctly, Nightshade is a local brand of outlaws. I doubt they would trouble us overmuch, no more than they already have by interrupting our relaxation, at any rate. Oh, god damn it. Where did they go? Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go find out. Let's Oh man, are you gonna murder Larry? Don't murder Larry. Larry's a nice guy. I don't know what's going on in chat. Shilova-kun makes no affiliation with what's going on in chat. For future viewers of the stream. You read that at your own discretion. This one wasn't clever enough to bring support. These two have matters well in hand by the looks of it. Oh, it's Thaler. Thyler. I'll not forget this kindness. May we meet again. Yeah. Killed that bandito. Good job, guys. Is that you, sir? Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow of the honor of being rescued by the Warrior of Darkness. We had no idea that you were in the area. Fancy us meeting again so soon, huh? Why, I believe I even recognized your companion. Ah, yes, from the infirmary. You had a message for the Crystal Exarch, did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet, and on patrol, no less. Oh, it's nothing as official as all that. Strictly speaking, we're off duty. But as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guard doesn't seem to have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see. And that's admirable. There are so few devoted to their duty, in Lakeland or beyond. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and neither of us is satisfied with just seeing out our service. It seems like we could be doing more. Like we should be doing more.
It's all about having the will to help your fellow man and the resolve to see it through.
Yep, I remember you, the excitable one.
Sorry, sir. I got a bit overexcited the other day. Couldn't get my words out. The name is Bernard, sir. I'm with the guard, but I don't just want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot, just like the Warriors of Light.
Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our own little corner of Northrend. What we'd really like to do is travel, to better ourselves, and go where the need is greatest. But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the old odd fisherman, then that's what we'll do. Well, well, future heroes are the first, don't you think? They want not for spirit. 'Tis but a pity they draw inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it availeth not to fret in idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Elizabeth's schemes to light. You got any, well, I guess I could take some, determination.
Too many comments to approve.
Finally, it looks like the dungeon's gonna open. The respite was cut short. I dare say we are all eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge that the ruins may hold. Aye, and I doubt further contemplation of Elizabeth's machinations will be conductive to relaxation. We may as well make for the split hole now. Before I do the dungeon, I need to fucking eat something. I haven't eaten, like, at all today. My dumbass. So there'll be a little bit of a intermission. You're gonna murder don't murder Larry. He's a lovable buffoon. He did nothing. You're gonna murder him anyways. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god, there's like a dust storm going on. This is not something you see every day. So usually Yulmor's over there. But I guess not this time. Dun 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 dun. One last time and say good night. Is it now? We need to wait till Bismarck's coming. You got what I need. Nice, dark, and ominous. This weather's not part of the cutscene. This is just the weather that it happens to be, I guess. 'Tis time. Pray make ready. It just looks really ominous. It'd be nice if we had a clear, sunny day. Do 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 dun 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 dun. There we go. I finally got the dungeon. Text the bros. Oh my god, there's a fight. I'll help. You're welcome. Oh no, don't, no. At least a few random people have joined in the fight. Dun, 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 dun. Nice of them to wait it out. Yeah, that person has a sweeping broom minion. I like that. This cute girl right here. Oh my god, is she doing the Manderville? Shit, yeah. I'll do the Manderville with her. She is a girl of taste. Dun 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 dun. This person's watching us dance. Is she gonna dance too? You gonna dance with us, Beatrina? Yeah, there she is. She gonna do it. She gonna do it. Hey, speaking of which, is my brother here? No, I don't think he's here. Dun dun dun. Okay, I need to grab some food real quick before I do this dungeon with the boys, because I'm starving and I need to make sure that I'm at full capacity to be helping out my boys. So I'm gonna end the stream here real quick for like 10-15 minutes, but I will be back. So if you guys want to hang out with me and see what happens in that dungeon as we run it for the first time, then you guys can come back and continue your stuff with it. So I'm sorry to interrupt your RPing, but you guys are gonna have to put that on hold for a minute as I go get some food, because I'm not gonna leave the stream open like this. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys soon for some more Final Fantasy XIV shenanigans.